Hello and welcome back to another weekly tip video. Hope you're going really well. We're in for a good one this morning. So we've had a lot of people over the last couple of weeks say to us, hey, after my last session I felt really irritated or really sad or really upset or really angry, and I'm not really sure why. And it appears that many of us are experiencing what we call emotional detoxing. It's a completely normal phenomenon to experience as your body detoxifies, but we thought we'd unpack it a little bit more and discover what it truly means to emotionally detoxify and how you can progress through it with ease. Because typically when my body detoxifies, it does sometimes get worse before it gets better. It's strange how the body operates in some ways, but I guess you can take encouragement from that even though it might get worse, it does get better. So you might be wondering, what is emotional detoxing? Well, emotional detoxing, to really put it simply, it's often a short, strong feeling of emotion. This can be emotions such as anger, sadness, irritation, these sorts of things. And they appear to rise for no reason and without prompt. This typically happens as your body does detoxify. And one of the reasons that this can happen is the body is an amazing absorbent in many ways. And there's actually a lot of interesting things that happen for different organs in the body that can absorb, if you will, emotions as you experience them. It almost suppresses them in a way. And so as your body detoxifies, those suppressed emotions can come to the surface. For example, the liver. The liver is really well known for absorbing anger and those sorts of irritation feelings. And so as you detoxify, your liver's obviously working under the pump to get those things out of your system. And so all that anger and repressed feeling can come through into fruition. So you can experience it, and it can be really unpleasant and uncomfortable. But you're probably wondering, well, okay, this can happen. That's really interesting. How can I move past it? How can I emotionally detox well? So I thought I'd give you 3 things to remember to emotionally detox. The first of which is it's really important to not resist these emotions. But when they arise, instead, try to observe them from afar. Try to observe them from afar. You can do this by journaling, for example, by talking with a friend about them, to letting feelings come and go. It's true that a lot of these feelings, they can actually be serving you as lessons to be learnt. And if you observe them and actually put them under the scrutiny and to listen to them and to listen to what they have to tell you, you can indeed learn something from them. The second thing that you can do is prepare yourself well. We're going to sound like broken records, but the reality is following the same practices such as drinking really high quality water, having a whole diet, nutrient dense diet, getting great sleep, getting sunlight, making sure that you're regular and your detox pathways are open and flowing well. All of these things will really help you be able to move through these emotional detoxes. And the last thing to remember is to seek support. Emotions can be confusing and they can be intense, and the reality is sometimes we can get in our own heads and we can get a bit bogged down. So reaching out maybe to a professional, whether it's a counselor or something like that, a friend, some family member, us here at the center, we'd be loving to help you as well. You definitely don't need to do it alone. Health is a journey, and it's much more exciting if you embark on it with friends and family and others. So we would encourage you to do that. So that's emotional detoxing. If you are experiencing things like this, we highly recommend that you follow those 3 steps, and I will think that you'll be able to progress through that emotional detoxification as seamless as possible. And remember, as unpleasant as it may be, it will pass and you will be able to move forward. So that's all from us, guys. Hope you have a great week.